it really depends on how much aggression MOUZ is going to be able to output, which they should, right? If the Wisdom Rune trade is even, if nothing too crazy.
You have to wait, and there's gonna be a skewer back on it. Underneath the tower, the TP and Blood Grenade was used with the Marcy being in. This could be our first blood. He's trying to survive, doing his best, has a healing Lotus available, and might be enough. The Blood Grenade, another one, and the Bushwhack is perfect, Norman. In time here, so it might be them who are going to be getting that first blood. Seb is somehow still surviving. Bengen, Trolivite, Pervukur, Wubit Seb, as they will bring down another 1-9, will be brought in to finish this one off in his favor. And you get an English/Russian stream here. It is gonna be reminiscent of your pubs. So look at Seb, there was the first blood, but very nice cleanup from 9. Is he getting an earn in this game again? Because he has been he got it on an earn sprint.
It looks good, right? You have this tree deciding to teach everyone a little bit of Russian. Or Serbian, because you will be traveling, so you already get some free classes as Whisper. He needs a way out and he doesn't get it.
Yep, no way to survive there.
I mean, there's gonna be song for Ahri, so the first Doom usage could even be countered if it takes too long for MOUZ to do something about it. As good deny, but can they make it pay?
That is not a good deny any longer because he died. And the most painful of deaths, you know, there's nothing you can do. And finish him off. Ahri is next in the menu. The dive is coming. So many heroes on top of him. All 5 being brought by MOUZ. And focusing on the tower. I really like this. This mid lane tower is important.
Yeah, this is huge. You get to use the Doom for free, and now you still get the mid tier 1 tower. They don't even have RP on Mr. Whisper, so he's been focusing a lot on his farm.
He just gave his life away, and
oh no!
He does release the souls. It might allow him to live. Sharpshooter connects. He's way too slow. He needs to stand his ground and fight. The problem is that he's surrounded by so many heroes. OG are coming to help, and they won't be there in time. 9 coming over. There's the skewer. Whisper has the RP, but he cannot use it on anybody. Overgrowth as well as the Bushwhack. They're being destroyed. He's trying to run away on Whisper and will never get too far. 9 is the only one that survives through it all. MOUZ have completely turned the game around, Bowie. Is this enough for them to feel a little bit more comfortable?
Oh yeah, I think that's...
Song used. Ahri.
Helicopter right there.
Yeah, but he does have help. No overgrowth at the moment. They're trying to go for him. Yeah, reeling him in. So many heroes. Here's the Invoker. Won't be able to get out. Nice
some damage here.
From Supreme, and well, 23 Savage is in trouble. They're gonna be dooming the Invoker. He cannot help any longer. Has been slowed down. The Bushwhack will miss, but he is dead. They're just gonna let him go. Sleight of Fist just to secure it. Supreme is the one that gets the extra goal for it. That's 2 of your heroes gone. Sure, you killed the Gyro, but if MOUZ can get more, it is gonna be so huge. The Magnus has been caught. Sleight of Fist chains on him. Infernal Blade, and a couple of more hits will allow them to get the kill as well. That's all 3 of the cores, right? The 2 supports living. It really doesn't make
all of that left steal is gonna be it's gonna be wasted as 9 gets found with the dust as well. I think he's just gone.
Yep, it does look very much dead. Okay, OG are falling apart at the moment, and this is one of the things that we touched upon. You still need to be ahead with this OG lineup, or at least the game to be even. Now you're being chased down. And there's nothing you can do about it. Ahri will be next on the menu. Supreme misses the chains. I guess that's gonna allow Ahri to survive a second longer. And
you gotta praise MOUZ, right? Because they didn't really felt the pressure too much. But once OG gave them 1 opening, I guess they gave them 2 openings. That one fight in the mid lane and then forcing things after having RP on cooldown. Oh, Force does get found.
They are gonna be going for him. A couple of raises. Very nice usage of the Hurricane. And
dispelled by Tornado.
Okay. He's still alive. Pretty speedy. RP being used. Skewer into an SF, and well, that should be a kill. Force being taken out. Bushwhack not enough to protect him. Pulling in another one. This is the time for OG to come back, and they're doing quite a lot of damage. Overgrowth onto a couple of heroes. Well, but the sleep, they completely reset the fight. 23 Savage wants to get onto the high ground. He will be able to do so. Meteors flying in. Bengen lost as well. Supreme doesn't really have all that much mana. He has a remnant back if he wants to use it. He's trying to salvage this fight, and really can't do it. The Tornado of the Mark Supreme. He will not get the TP out. And OG, well, They do get 4 kills. It will be a gyro surviving, but this is pretty much a way back into the game. Timings for MOUZ. Is there any items that they're waiting for? Is there a certain objective, like a tier 2
X
or
and
Roche?
BKB on gyro, right? I think you get X BKB and you join the pit, and that's when you start to try and force things a bit more. Solo RP on Bangan.
Why not? Just get him down. If there's a hero off the map, you cannot fight, and the Magnus can still hunt. There it is. Force reeled in. He does have all of his defensive items, but really not gonna help him when you're surrounded by 5 heroes and they want to re-engage. Force gets himself to the low ground. What a usage of the Hurricane triple man bushwhack in the backlines. Ari, he might need to sing right now, and he is doing it, but he doesn't catch Supreme in it, so they're allowed to kill him where the rest of his team, he cannot help one bit. Gyro caught as well. OG, their team fighting better than MOUZ in this game. Bushwhack is just gonna slow down the death of Narman, because ultimately he will fall once the dispose gets him close to the rest of OG and Force. It all started on him and he lives, but the rest of his team pays the price.
This fight is exactly like...
And one thing we haven't discussed, we saw it once in this game, a skewer into a Requiem, but that is something that could happen more and more as the game goes on. As MOUZ, if they start falling behind, it's gonna be so easy. In OG, they're preparing for a move. MOUZ are somewhat aware. Good positioning from Bengen. He will break it. There's the skewer. Oh, only the RP on one. Didn't use the skewer. Gets bushwhacked. So he might be in some trouble. Disposed back. Nicely done by Seb, saving him for the time being. Bengen going into the fight. He still has his overgrowth with that buyback. Wants to play. They do get the wisdom rune, and 23 Savages being aggressive, and they get the kill. Supreme in the backlines. He's trying to kill Whisper. Will be able to only get the Marcy for now. Whisper is super low. Force, look at the damage he's taking when he doesn't have the Crimson Guard and barely survives. Block comes in just in time. Supreme, Sleight of Fist. You're not getting out of that one alive. It will be a 3-for-1. That was a buyback from MOUZ. That didn't really change the outcome of the fight.
Oh, that's so tough. Still not up. In fact, he's going for that Shivas. It will deal with the healing we talked about, but initiate. I don't know how you set up this fight in a way you actually get a comfortable Doom off. I don't think you can, to be honest, especially when you're this behind. Ari, though, will be found.
Let's see if he can escape. Most likely no, as the Guardian grieves that he doesn't get a chance to use. Sharpshooter finishes him off. 40 seconds on the sidelines. Is this an opening, Bowie?
It could be, but their war did get taken
at full force at that point. So this death of the Naga Siren doesn't really mean all that much.
Yeah, it's good that they don't force the issue here on OG, and not only they don't force the issue, they're gonna find a juicy AD rune. Oh, Solar RP.
Yep, there's the Sunstrike.
Can he get out?
Yule off. He should be
man,
fine.
the old Ember would have lived. The old Ember would have lived. All these freaking cast points.
You're right. That is so annoying. He does have a buyback. He will be back before Roche anyways. The thing is, are OG gonna wait for Roche? This is the type of thing that will try to go high ground. Yep.
Dude, there's a freaking amplified damage on Mudang. He's gonna go ham right now.
Oh, poor tower. Okay, it's lucky he missed the first attack from the low ground, or else this glyph would have been just slightly late. We're gonna deal with the homing miss, and they find another one. You might need to buy back. Okay, they're not buying back. They're just gonna let this one go. At this point, just go back behind your tier 4s, let them have it, and live to fight another day, because there's absolutely nothing that you can do about OG at this moment.
Yeah, this is really no bear. I mean, this game looks over, not gonna lie. I guess you have to buy back the Treant now, but you can also just disengage though. Mudang is way too bold.
Yeah, they will doom him. Melee Rax is still standing. Okay, he values his life more than the Raxes. There's the heal. He's just keeping them away, and they're killing Force because he has a BKB. The SF will live through it all. He has a sidekick. The Requiem is being charged up, and the Ember is afraid, and he should be. Look at all of that lifesteal coming out from 23 Savage, who gets a double kill. Only wants a little bit of those slaps as well. And it will be a victory for OG. GG has been called.
Everyone's going to farm here. Onit's going to be happy, and the Timber is also going to be happy, which is usually a problem, right? The Timber that has a free lane is always scary. But you're just banking that this Deuce is gonna have the start he needs. Oh, banging. This might be a game our own. It is forced out of the lane, like past the catapult wave even.
Yeah, OG already doing really well. Ari gets pulled in. No Shadow realm at all, so he might be going down, trying to get himself away. Not gonna be happening. Slow down just enough for the damage.
Looks like he's...
Is he in trouble? Well, with the Timber going in, as the wand charges, really not that big of a deal. They force out some rotations. One of them is Supreme. Wants to fight, no Wern. He did go for the classic double Wraith Band, and Onit went too deep. You did use your sticks earlier. There will be a blast off, doesn't connect on the Riki, and just one blink strike when you don't have mana is enough to get the kill. Nice body blocks waiting for the disarm to end, and then they cut them down. Supreme, well, he will get out as they do not have vision, but it is still a big kill. 2 big kills for OG.
That's the thing with Riki. A lot of people think you rely on Diffusal Blade to play the game, but when your other cores in the sidelines are looking good, you just need one disable. It's so easy for this hero to initiate. And sure, he got pretty nerfed with this early playstyle because you don't get the experience from kills. You used to get like 300 experience per extra kill you get.
He does look very much dead. Whisper will get him. He got a double kill. 1 kill on the top lane and now on the bottom lane protecting his Dragonite. MOUZ, you talked about their damage issues and I think it's showing. They can't get kills and they're constantly trying to make something happen.
Yeah, not only they can't get... I think he got maybe like 7 stacks already. He was double stacking the bottom side of the Radiant jungle as they're looking for Sab, but way too fast.
Well, yeah, 9 is in the vicinity. He can put down the smoke screen and defend his buddy, just waiting for the pulverize to be used, which won't even get close enough. That's a nice power shot, slows down all of them. And they're gonna be finding the Invoker. He has been dodging death a couple of times. Terrorize will be perfect as Supreme goes for Invis. Do they have the vision? This time around, again, they allow him to live. But it's once more a fight that OG...
You didn't really need to farm at all with Riki. You would get kills and experience at the same time, so both gold and experience. And now you can actually get a bit behind, but they find 9 of the sentry.
Who found who? Right, Bengen, he puts down a sentry to find out that he's gonna die a second later, so that sentry really didn't do all that much. Shackle Shot and Terrorize to save 9, who gets to the low ground with a Blink Strike. Narman going forward, there's the blast off, and he does disarm Seb, but Ari, he is the one that kills the proximity mine, saving only the HP of his captain, not really his life, because Seb would have been fine anyways. They're being baited into the mines. The problem is Force is gonna die before they even get close to them, and that's gonna be a triple kill for Whisper, most likely a tower with a rotation of 23 damage. The damage will be more than enough to open up the map even more.
Dude, honestly, we didn't. That's why Whisper Timber Saw is something a lot of teams banned, but as we can clearly see from this draft, MOUZ, they have so many things they're afraid of, and you know, Timber wasn't on the list, unfortunately. Not, I guess.
Not only that, you picked the Medusa, right? You picked the Medusa into him knowing that you're really not going to be able to pressure him all that much. They found 9. Okay, this is a dangerous situation to be in. Well, there's the tricks of the trade. There will be mines waiting for him, and in the end, he just explodes. Supreme gets the kill with the EMP.
Alright, second kill of the game. 500
those stats from heavy stat heroes like Medusa, Morphling, stuff like that, it really does hurt.
Yeah, in a game you're behind, it can be a big difference. And Seb, sure, Shackle should give away that there's vision here.
Well, I don't think they can do much about it at the moment, though, because they have to run Terrorize onto both of the supports, and now they're going to be going through the brambles. There's no more hookshot. Vengen is dead. And Riki coming in, he gets disarmed. Doesn't really work through the tricks of the trade, so they do get a kill. 23 Savage is going to be the one who picks up both of them.
That's the dream. He just shows up, gets fed. Very good crop, and goes back to farming as OG. They're going to keep up the aggression. This Primal Beast has to rush a BKB, but... oh no. He has to rush the hell out of here. Does get the onslaught off. That's good.
Okay, so the silence doesn't stop the onslaught charge up. He can get birds, but if you silence him, it doesn't stop it. Ari? Yeah. No Shadow Realm at the moment. Let's see if he's going to be able to live through this one. He will not, but look at the high ground. Supreme has been found, and even though you control the Riki, there's another damage dealer right next to you. Whisper is already on a monster kill streak, looking towards Bengen, who will be the next casualty, or he has the hook shot, just got it. Nothing to hook shot to, however, so he'll be the next one.
Yeah, that's the second time in a row he is thinking of defensively rook shotting instead of doing something fast, and this might be a slow bleed here for MOUZ, because I don't think they really have the means to come back. I guess if they will come back, it's out of killing the supports every single time once the Primal gets this BKB. So you use the BKB to control the Willow maybe the Riki and the Wind Ranger.
Supreme dead.
And you
Yeah,
have
double shackle shot as well. He's
Oh,
very
the
much
cog.
gone. Bengen. You know how Sing Sing says? It's always the guy in the back's fault, though. He tried to help. He really couldn't save him in any way. As Ulnit, shackle shot will not connect. Very nice movement from him. Gets slowed down as much as possible. And Whisper is going in. Stone Gaze is available. Ulnit, let's see how much that is going to help. You have to use it now before you lose all of your mana. 9. Smokescreen on the low ground, or on the ground, as 23 Savage.
Gang's out of position, but yeah,
strong.
there's no way you even attempt to skill.
he's so freakishly strong. OG are looking like they're gonna be going into the next round of the upper bracket, and with that are gonna be closer to going to the LAN that you guys can go to as well. The playoff of the LAN is gonna be live with the audience from the 24th to the 26th of October. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat to find out how you can get those tickets and get to Belgrade. See these best players in the world live as Bengen comes out, the awards award, and well, dies right afterwards there to the tricks of the trade. Pulverize being used, Gorgon's grabs, they found the Riki, 9 really isn't taking all that much damage, maybe with the techies going in, not gonna be happening. 23 Savage, he deals with all the proximity mines, and now they're trying to buff up this Medusa. He's doing no damage because he's running away, and they have the BKB, so the disarms of the Invoker won't be doing anything. 9 might die, he is gonna be healed up just enough to live through it all. Medusa finally falls, Bengen somehow still living and breathing. Seb will make sure that that does not happen. 9 finishes him off, and even Force goes in. He is gonna be all alone. The Invoker is just tossing out some spells. The one that he has left, not a lot in the tank, and that will be 4 heroes dead on the side of MOUZ. Well, you only lose the Dark Willow, which is misses once again. Doesn't look like he's gonna live. Does look like very likely he'll lose his life. Ari always looks bored. Look at him sitting in his chair. He knows that he's gonna die, and he just doesn't care. I'd be breaking my keyboard already.
I think. Oh no, he did move his neck.
No,
yeah,
he moves, dude. He is. That is not a picture. I can't believe it. There may be that game is closer. And yesterday in the upper right corner, we did have the score. Supreme will be losing a lot of mana. He got the Force Staff before the Dragon Lance. It just shows how much it is necessary to even attempt to live and play this game.
Yeah, it's awful. If you're a core Invoker and you buy this Force Staff, it means that the damage is done already. Riki has made his impact. As invisible as he may look, can have pretty big impact. And yeah, this is looking like I mean, maybe even faster game than game 1 as they're taking these barracks here. You have to put up a fight. There's no... Oh, wait. They're just going for Own It here.
Oh, well. 9 trying to run away. There is a pipe. There's just way too much damage. Those mines exploding through a BKB don't do anything. Ulnit has lost all of his mana. He will get Force Staff back as 9 still survives. They're desperately trying to kill the Riki over and over again. The Sunstrike will not connect, especially when there's so many heroes around. Even if it did, the damage would have been shared. 2 heroes dead, 2 heroes with a buyback. MOUZ are going back to their fountain, and they don't know how to approach OG. The difference in strength is too high.
Oh, yep. That's going to be that mid lane of barracks and probably a slow end to this game.